What's going on, everybody? Welcome into the Outgun Podcast, episode 6. Today we're going to be talking about Modern Warfare 2 now that it's actually out. The last couple podcasts we did on Modern Warfare 2 were during and after we played the beta, so now we've actually experienced the game. Today we got Sergeant Thickums with us again, and a new podcasty guy, OGV.
Yo.
What up?
So today we're just going to be talking all Modern Warfare 2. I think on our promotion I may have specified multiplayer, but, I guess we can touch base a little bit on campaign. I'm pretty sure none of us have touched Spec Ops or Co-op or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, no.
So
Nah, we'll get there. One day.
yeah, one day. I mean, it's co-op. I'd be down to give it a whirl, but the multiplayer camo grind right now is just, that's where it's at, you know what I'm saying?
It's the main thing right now.
Yeah, for real. If
So-
you 3-star all of the Spec Ops missions, you get a blueprint. Sorry to interrupt.
For what gun?
The AK. I don't know which one.
Alright.
Damn, already done them all.
Gotta do that then. Fuck. Gotta do that.
Okay, so let's just touch on campaign quickly because it's not going to be much talk. Have all of us beat the campaign?
Yes, sir.
I'm like mid through. I didn't completely finish.
You had a whole
You
week,
know?
bro. What were you doing?
Yeah, bro. Prepping for multiplayer.
What's going on, OG Kinger? Welcome in. The chat smells like pizza now.
Damn.
So, the start of the campaign, in my opinion, was just like nothing really special.
Explosion.
Pretty sure we all fucked up guiding that missile at some point.
Yeah,
I
I flew
know.
too
got that
high.
on the first try.
I definitely tried to fly it over one of the ridges, and they were like, hey, fuck you.
Yeah, I brought it down. I thought the target was coming, I don't know, bro. I just, nosed it into the fucking ground, didn't even hit the target. But yeah, the first mission, where is it? Amsterdam? Not the
mission's-
first. Not the first.
No, not
That's
the
not
first.
what I meant, but, at the beginning, one of the missions is in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
That's the first mission where I was like, wow, this looks beautiful.
Yeah, I think everyone had
everybody
the same
that
reaction.
judgment.
Yeah.
Because the first couple, I think there was 2 before that. The Sneaky
Yeah, I
Water
think so.
one is in Amsterdam. It's just the day before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, the
That's
first
one
couple
that's on
missions.
the docks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there
Yeah,
may
yeah.
be an achievement for completing that without shooting or killing anybody. I could be wrong.
It's without getting caught.
Without getting caught. Okay.
Yeah, because you have to kill everybody.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get that achievement.
No, me neither. I definitely got caught by the boat. One of them.
Yeah, so that first, I guess it's the second, the daytime Amsterdam mission, I was like, wow, this game looks amazing. Now, we have a buddy, me and Sergeant, we have a buddy, Austin, and his keybinds were messed up, and it wouldn't, at the end of that mission, you inject somebody with, that knockout serum, I don't know what to fucking call it, but,
Did he not have the key on?
yeah, he wasn't able to do it.
Damn.
V was the melee keybind, and that's what you were using for it. And he unbound it, and it was his side mouse button, and he was pressing it, and it wouldn't let him do it.
Damn.
And apparently, he sat there for 3 hours, bitching and complaining and getting pissed off. Just he did the mission over and over and over and over, and it wouldn't work. So he messaged me. I hopped in there. I was like, bind V, and then boom, it worked. So. I don't know.
Yeah, I had a couple bugs with the campaign, but it was never anything serious. That mission bugged for me, a checkpoint got fucked. So as I died, the checkpoint saved there. I kept respawning into death 4 times in a row.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Is this web in chat? It definitely is. What's going on, web? Welcome to the pod. Yeah.
It's Wedge. Oh, okay, I see now. I didn't do the math.
Alright, so first thoughts on the multiplayer. Screw the campaign. Unless you guys want to touch anything on the campaign, we're here for the multiplayer.
Nope.
Alright, moving on. When we did the podcast for the beta, we bitched about the UI, and I guess there was no changes to that whatsoever.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
completely
They
different
updated like the
thing.
weapon trees a little bit. If you're looking at like the platform tree, it's a
Yeah.
little easier to navigate.
Yeah,
But other than
exactly,
that,
yeah.
it sucks so fucking bad.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that is the only thing that they changed, the navigation to that, because it seems a lot smoother and easier to like click over to the other guns. I don't
Hmm.
think I remember mentioning on the last podcast that you had to like click the lines in the bottom left of the square, and I don't think you need to do that anymore. I think you click it and it just like actually moves over. But
Yeah,
yeah, UI still fucked.
it's so
Everybody
bad.
be tweeting it, saying it's the worst UI Call of Duty's ever had, and they're right. So,
I
oh
stand by. It's the worst UI in any game ever.
well.
Period.
I agree.
Destiny 2 is a close second though. I hate the menus in that too. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing trying to navigate that.
Yeah.
You're offending V right now.
No, it's a bit complex. The UI for your inventory is so dumb.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there.
Yeah. There's
It's like 3 different things to
6
find what
different
you want.
like
Yeah, it's rough.
So yeah, the UI's shit. If you guys haven't played it yet, I know OG King or you haven't played it yet, it's shit. It looks like Netflix. Moving on.
Yo, it's straight up. Sorry, before we move, it's literally the Hulu lead UI designer went to Infinity Ward, and that's why we're stuck with what we're stuck with. That's why it looks like fucking streaming service. That's where this man came from.
Exactly what Zufo's saying right there. It's too much for something so that should be so simple.
Yeah, yeah.
Up and down list of your game modes, like shit. Like the past 3 CODs did it. Quick play became a thing. Quick play wasn't a thing before. It would be just select your game mode and go on. So I do like the fact that you can queue up for multiple game modes now, but we've had that for years.
It worked fine before.
Yeah, just keep it how it is.
Yeah, they're
like,
innovating for innovation's sake.
A lot of people, there was a couple people who said Prestiges were back to how it used to be. It wasn't true. Depression. I get they need to tie it in with Warzone, but maybe just make it so on Warzone, as long as you hit level 55, you have everything. Prestige or not prestiged, Warzone is going to be a completely different download, and I feel like that's something like if they need to do that for Warzone, I get the levels are together. Just change it, make it so they're separate. Or not separate. It'll be the same level, but just like make it so once you hit level 55 and you prestige in Warzone, as long as you're past base no prestige level 55, that you just have everything no matter what. Because I don't know how you guys feel about the new leveling system. I'm pretty sure Sergeant likes it, but like I just miss hitting 55 and prestiging. But that was the grind. Like the level grind was a thing back then.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's
just... Black Ops tried to like make it somewhat better, where you didn't lose all your shit, but there was like the prestige keys and there was stuff to unlock with those. Get all like the OG master prestige things, but I don't care. I'm just trying to shoot things, so I don't really like. Prestiging was never a big deal to me.
I don't know. I just know like the nostalgic days back in public school or elementary, I guess. We'd all be on Xbox 360 grinding BO2 and just like leveling and prestiging as fast as you can.
Yeah, you prestige like 8 times in a weekend.
7.
You just prestige.
7?
Reset,
okay.
Go back.
That was Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare double XP. One of our buddies was a higher level than me, and he went away for the weekend, and I was like, yeah, by the time you get back, I'll be a higher level than you. And I 7 prestiges in 3 days. Passed his level. It was the level grind. Like right now, you lose your level every season. You just go back.
You go into like the prestige ranks, and every season you'll be set back to 1, or you'll be set back to 55, I guess.
Yeah, that's 55.
Is it 55?
And then you go back to prestige, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But if you're not 55, you reset. You reset back to 1, I believe. If you're not 55.
Okay.
No, you keep your operator rank until you get into the prestiges.
Oh.
Yeah, because your operator rank's the same until you hit 55, and then once the new season starts, you stay at 55 for season 1. But let's say I get to like 200 during season 1, season 2 will come around, and I'm back to 55.
Yeah, I don't know. I literally played the last season of Vanguard, so like I literally.
Yeah, same here. I played a season and a half,
thing.
I think.
I just know it goes like your level turns like orange or whatever, you go to like level 250 or whatever the heck they want to make it. But isn't it every season they just like add 3 prestiges and like that's it?
At 3 or 4.
Because like right now I've been level 55 for like the past day. I'm grinding for camos, but I'm missing out on so much XP. If I could just fucking prestige right now and go through the levels again, even if I lose all my guns and I have to unlock them again, I'm okay with that. Because right now, like, I'm literally grinding for nothing. I'm getting my camos and that's it. Now...
Yeah. I don't like that either.
It's like the challenges. There are none. I don't understand why there isn't any. I remember every Call of Duty at the beginning, they'd have like the boot camp challenges. You'd go for like 8 or 10 calling cards, whatever. They were all like, throw a nade back, get a kill, 10 double kills, like little shit, right? And then you'd get like the final one for getting them all, and it would be like a little animated calling card and shit. Like, I haven't changed my calling card or emblem because there's literally nothing to change it to. Like, there's nothing to unlock.
You get the handful from the campaign, then like there was like 30 total, and half of them are the campaign. The other half are literally just pride flags. They don't even have countries.
They don't?
Yeah.
No, they don't even have countries.
What?
They have like 30 pride flags. They have the campaign ones, and that's it. And same with the emblems.
Yeah, emblems and
in every
cards,
Call of
same
Duty
thing.
so far. They had like the countries in every Call of Duty so far.
So there's like literally a total of like, I don't even think there's 10 calling cards. Maybe there is like 10 on the dot. It's not many. And like Josh said, they're all like pride flags. I don't know I don't know what to call them. You know, there's one with all pink, and then there's one with a rainbow, and
Yeah, they're all called just like Pride 1 through fucking 12 or whatever it is, and then you have the beta one, and then you have the campaign ones, and that's it.
Yep, and there's only like 3 campaign ones, I think. 3 or
Something
4.
like that, yeah.
So there's just, where are the challenges? Not only where are the challenges, where's the barracks? I want to know what my KD is, because I've had good games, I've had bad games. I want to, dude, if my KD negative, I'm gonna just delete the game. I don't know why I'm playing it, but like I want to know it. Where is it?
Yeah, Battlefield didn't have the same thing at launch, and everyone said the same thing. They're like, "There's no reason for hiding this shit," like, and it's such a simple thing. It's been in every single game.
Mm-hmm.
Why isn't it in this one? I feel like this game's really half baked. The gunplay's great. The weapon leveling's fine. I don't like the gunsmith's cool, but there's so many easy things that are missing. They can say they have all the content they want, but when they don't have a way to like track your progression, and half of the content sucks, i.e. the maps, like it just feels half baked. It doesn't feel like there's enough there to actually keep going until, you know, the long term.
Yeah, so right now there's literally nothing to grind for. The only grind is camos.
Yeah, that's literally
There's
it.
no calling cards to unlock, no challenges, no emblems. You can't level up past 55. I'm sure that will change on, is it the 16th or the 18th?
16th.
I'm sure that will change on the 16th. Once they kick off Season 1, I'm going to assume they're going to add at least 3 prestige ranks.
Yeah,
If they
probably.
don't, they're fucking dumb. Because, yeah, but even that's what, 2.5 weeks away. So
Yeah, I doubt they're gonna have like the full barracks ready to go. I don't think they're gonna have like challenges for calling cards and shit like that.
Probably
It's
not,
so
no.
weird.
We're gonna grind for 2.5 weeks and get nothing for it.
Yeah, I'll be
Which is
max
just
level
annoying.
once this podcast ends, pretty much, and then I'll just go back to hating my life grinding the RPK.
Literally same.
That's all it is. Which there needs to be more, especially with the camo grind being so like short and easy. I do understand once you like actually get platinum for a set of guns, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. I don't know what the challenges are gonna be yet, because in previous games, gold doesn't actually have a challenge. You complete all the camos, you get gold, and then you get gold on everything. You get diamond, platinum, whatever. Now there's actually a straight up challenge for gold. We know what it is: 3 kills without dying 10 times. Now, I'm sure if I Googled it or saw a YouTuber or streamer, like, maybe we could find out what Platinum's challenge is. I don't know what it is. I can only assume if gold is like get 3 kills without dying 10 times, that platinum might be get 4 kills without dying 10 times. Because we're used to getting bloodthirsties, right? Why it's why 3? Like, I don't know, just a weird number in my opinion. So maybe each progression of those. But that's the thing, you have to do it on every gun. So if you get all 8 submachine guns gold, you have to do, like if I take the MP5 and I do the platinum challenge, I only get platinum on the MP5. Then I have to go to the MP7, do the platinum challenge on there. Go to the bullfrog. Is it a bullfrog or a bison?
It's a bison, but it still has a weird number of names.
Okay. But yeah, I go to that same shit, you know what I mean? So normally you'd unlock platinum and just have it for the whole thing, and now you don't. You can have platinum for 3 SMGs and the other 5 or just don't have it. So, and then the other camo after that, which, what is it called? Do we know? I don't know.
There's Polytonic and Orion or something. I just googled here. So like platinum for the FTAC recons is 25 long shot kills. So it might be different per gun. Again.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Which is fine, but like, why isn't the gold different for every gun then?
Well, let's just hope. I don't know, man. If you're running pistols and you need long shots, GG. I don't know.
Don't take all the time.
Well,
yeah, the deagle and the revolver.
It's gotta be different. Because what the hell is the knife gonna be?
The knife is literally just get kills with it and then get more kills with it. Like get your 3 kills in 1 life 10 times. Mm-hmm. You have it gold, and then you'd unlock the platinum right away, unless the riot shield's considered melee with it.
I think the riot shield does.
That's AIDS. That's
they're both melee, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's touch base on maps here. We all love the highway, right?
Oh god, yeah, the highway's fantastic. It's such a good idea to have a 1.5 lane map where you can't flank anyone, or you're gonna get blown up by someone's fucking grenade blowing up a car from 400 meters away.
Now, I know they said that everything was going back to a 3 lane. It really isn't. I can see on that map where they'd think it was 3 lanes, because that little like shed tunnel thing, you can go on either side of it. So I'm assuming that the middle lane is that tunnel.
Yeah, but that's a piss poor middle lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so small. Like,
I tend to avoid it, kind of. I usually run up the shorter side of the highway to get behind them and then just like flank the best I can. But the map's trash. I've already seen multiple memes on Twitter and Instagram. I pulled them up,
it's
but
horrendous. It's fucking brutal.
It's such a bad map.
Have you seen the search clips?
I don't even want to just cross map
nades
the whole time.
Straight nades on the cars to blow people up.
The only way that map's gonna work in search is if they make it so after the cars blow up, they don't blow up again. Because we all know in search and destroy that if you break glass, if you blow up a car, the next round everything is fine again. So if they just made the shit stayed blown up, then you can only do that for 1 round, and then move on. Fun. But even then, the cross map nades, I think it's a 50-50 chance that you're gonna hit someone. Cause
it's a fucking horrendous map. There's a couple that are really, really bad. I think hydroelectric sucks too.
What is that?
That's the one with the water everywhere, like swim in the tunnels.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I think that's the first map I actually quit the game on.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Because I was running SMGs and I just didn't like it. I don't dislike it anymore. I actually hated it when I first played it, but grew on me to a 35% liking, I guess. It's not like I like it, but it's just not as shit as I thought it was after playing that border map. So they added the hotel map back yesterday, right?
Yeah.
It was yesterday. Now, where's the museum map?
I was reading that they were having it might be a trademark issue because it's based off of a museum in LA that looks almost identical. So maybe the museum was like, "Hey, can't use our likeness."
That's
but
so dumb.
I don't know. You could say the same about the hotel though. Like I don't know where that went for the first day and a half or 2 days, whatever it's been.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. That's 2 of the, 4 beta maps?
Yeah.
They just weren't in the game on launch.
Yeah, my expectation
No.
was they were gonna put it with season 1 and try to act like it was new content, which would have made me so angry. But I wouldn't put it against them. Like it's not out of the realm of possibilities for Activision.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Now, the other beta maps, Farm and what's the other one?
Cado Las Almas.
Yeah, great maps.
Yeah, they're
I
fine.
like them. I still
Mexico, I don't
think
love anymore. Farm 18's good though.
no, we agree on what the best map is though. Fortress.
Yeah,
Forge.
Fortress is probably my favorite.
Yeah, Fortress is good.
I think Fortress is my favorite. With what is it called, Josh? What do I keep the one I like?
Embassy, that's not
The
bad.
the L whatever it is.
Embassy makes me so mad.
Oh, Asilo.
Yeah, I
That
fuck with
one's
that
good too.
map.
Yeah, that's fun.
Those 2 are probably my top. Fortress and that one. But the first day I played Modern Warfare 2, I thought all the maps were trash. I hated life. I wasn't having fun. And then, after the first day of playing it, I grew on the maps, I guess. I don't know about you guys, but I hated them all, and now it's kind of like tolerable, and some maps are worse than others. V, what's your favorite map?
My favorite map is probably it's either Farm or the hotel.
Really?
Yeah, it might be hotel. Honestly, I'm not
The
gonna lie.
hotel's not bad. I don't mind it. Like, we played it in the beta. I just feel like I'd like playing Search and Destroy on it, but I haven't. I haven't played any Search and Destroy yet because I've just been grinding camos, and I'm not doing that Search and Destroy. But
Yeah, that's a waste of time.
have either of you played Search and Destroy yet?
Nope.
No.
That's since
So are either V, are you grinding for camos too or no?
Yeah, I'm grinding for camos too.
And what do you got done so far?
Gold for M4, MP7. I'm getting the AK, and I'm doing the sniper rifles.
You're done all the snipers?
No, I'm doing the sniper.
Oh, you're doing them. Okay. What about you, Sergeant? You're working on ARs?
not even working on anything in particular, just whatever I feel like using. But I'm done the M4, the AK-762, and 545. I have the MP7 done, and I'm like 1 game away from having the RPK done too.
Right. No.
And then I'm stuck. I don't know what to use next.
Agent Zero started with the snipers, which I don't know why. Like, I feel like he's an AR sub player. And the sniper he was doing, it said it needed hipfire kills.
Yeah.
And that shit took him like a whole day. I don't know how many hipfires it was. See, I didn't realize that all weapons had different challenges. Like, I thought it was just like the snipers would have to do hipfires and all SMGs were prone kills. But no, it was just the one. So, I don't know.
Yeah, the camo grind's weird this year. I personally think 2019 did it way better. It was more of a grind long term because you had to get like fucking 30 guns to level 70 or 50, depending on the gun. But I enjoyed that more than leveling up a gun fully and not even having a good build because I need to level up 3 other guns to get the attachments I want for the gun that I already finished. It just seems really backwards and confusing. It's like if I want a good red dot sight, which I still don't have one, it's going to take me to grind like a shotgun or something to get it for an M4. And I don't fully understand that rationale. The universal attachments are cool in the sense like you unlock the slot for your underbarrel or your muzzle or whatever, and you have a couple already. But it's typically not the one that's going to like make or break the build. It's not going to make it any better, really.
Yeah.
It just tanks your ADS speed, which is already awful on most of the guns.
Sometimes I click it and I don't even put like a barrel on.
Yep.
I'm just like, yeah, don't need it. I'm good.
Yeah, same here. I was doing the 545 AK and the 762. I didn't put an attachment on it until it was like level 7 or 8.
Yeah, I think I did the same because like the first barrel was just like not it.
Mm-hmm.
But see, I started. The Hurricane was the first gun I used, and I got that gold like very easily. It's a lower level gun. I think it went to like 18 or 19, so it was like pretty fast. And I didn't really like try to get it. It kind of just like I got the camos because I think like the prone kills were the only one I actually had to like try for.
Mm-hmm.
Now I was like, screw it. So I got this gold. I'll do the SMGs. So I did all the SMGs that don't have other guns using that receiver or whatever you want to call it, body. So I did MP7, Fennec, and the P90 after that, and all those guns went to like level 27 to 30. I feel like I could have got those guns gold so much faster if I didn't have to max out the level for the gun. Because
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I don't know, it just getting those guns to level 30. Like I'm using the first AK SMG version, the V9 or the K. It's a V9, right? V9 or K9, I don't know.
Something like
But
that.
I'm using
The
the first one.
Vaznek.
And it only goes to level 15.
Mm-hmm.
And I already got that shit to level like 8 in like a couple games. So that's, and I already have the first 2 camos on it done. Very fast. Some guns are just fast like that. Like the P90 went to level 30. It took me a long time to just like get that shit level 30. I feel like that's where most of the grind comes into. Just like, I'm sorry, but getting 50 kills and then getting 50 ADS kills and then getting 15 hipfire kills, that's pretty fucking easy. Like, you do that
Yeah.
in no time. It's just the fact that you have to level up the damn gun. Because I completed camo challenge, and then I'm like, nice. I'm
Put it down and move to the next
here,
thing.
Yeah, I'm playing fucking games, trying to level up my gun 10 more times while not grinding the camos because I need my gun to level up.
Yeah, and that's another thing that I think was better with 2019, where like, sure, you had to level up the gun to unlock the type of camo to do the challenge, but you had 10 camos per like type of camo. So you had like the digital ones, you had the skulls, whatever. You had 10 of each of those, and
Mhm.
then you're still leveling up the gun while you're doing like 30 challenges at once because you're not going to be able to beat all 10 by the time you get to the next like set of camos.
Yeah.
It's like the grind just felt way less annoying to do because it was constantly happening. There's never like a break in between where you're stuck just leveling up the gun to do the next thing.
No, most definitely. So, do we know if they like touched the TTK from the beta?
Yeah,
It feels
Yeah,
it's slower. It's decreased.
it
right?
it feels
Over the last
slower, but not by much.
no.
Like
Not
I
at
can't
all.
say. I think it's perfect where it is.
Yeah, there's some inconsistencies at range. Like I can
Definitely.
use the RPK and hit someone twice, one on the head, one on the body, they fall over. If I hit them in the arm though, it's like 4 or 5 shots, and then I
Mhm.
feel like I'm wasting my time, or I just lose the fight anyways because it's so hard to handle.
No, I feel that. I don't know. Definitely at range, like when I'm using the V9 right now, like I already told you when I first unlocked that thing that it was shit. I have some attachments on it now, but like still at range. I mean, it's an SMG. I get it. But I feel like assault rifles are just like that's what every map was made for. I swear. If you're running an AR 9 times out of 10, you're winning that fight.
Yeah.
Unless they got a shotgun and they're kissing you.
Shotguns, you don't even have to do that, man. They're fucked in this game. They're really,
the
really
range,
good.
They have a good bit of range.
Yeah, everything feels like a 725, like from launch MW19, where you're just getting fucking cross mapped, and you're like, how? It's a little bit toned down from that, but it's still every shotgun I've picked up, I'm getting like 2 or 3 kills, and I don't even have one on a class. I just pick it up from a dead guy because it looks fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I just when I was running Deadeye for my perk packages, I had overkill from Deadeye, so I had a shotgun as a secondary sometimes, and I think I posted a clip on the Outgun channel yesterday, and I believe there was like I hit markered the dude, but like the shotgun I killed him from pretty damn far away. So I told Rampage, the agent, he was playing and he was like bitching at people shotgunning him, and he's like the shotguns shouldn't one shot, and I'm like Rampage. Like
It's
if
a
if the
shotgun,
dude's
but-
anywhere
Yeah.
near you, it should one shot.
Yeah, it should blow you in half.
Yep. So score streaks. What have you guys been running?
Uh, UAV, VTOL, chopper gunner.
UAV, gunner UAV, and what is that? The SAE.
Yeah, the SAE.
Yeah, I'm running the exact same thing. I feel like I'm just gonna continue to run the counter because like I'd be going for these challenges where I need like 3 kills, no deaths and stuff, and I'm like playing more passive than I normally would, and everybody's running UAVs because there's no markers on the minimap and shit like that. Everybody's running UAVs, and I just like I'm gonna run my counter. Even my equipment. I've been running the portable radar.
Yeah, I was on the same thing.
I use the ammo box because I feel like you don't have enough ammo like to reload with. You have like a clip or two, and then you're stuck fucking either equipping scavenger, which I don't want to use because there's better perks, or just switching to your pistol and picking up a new gun. Like,
Yeah, I'm just running double time and like the extra tactical thing for my first 2 perks. And then I mean like maybe I could switch to ghost, but like I've just been like so accustomed to just like running high alert. And then I know when people are looking at me, and I can either start zigzagging or get behind. Like if it's showing someone's looking at me from behind, I can just position myself where they can't see me, and I just like I know they're looking at me. So I don't know. Maybe I'll switch to ghost. Maybe if I switch to ghost, I can like just say screw the counter UAV and just like try something new. I don't know. I don't know what I'll end up doing. No.
yeah, I haven't made up my mind on any of the score streaks I want to keep. UAV feels essential. It's the same thing I said in the
UAV
podcast for the beta. Yeah, you need to use the UAV or you can't see shit.
The SAE slaps though.
It does. Yeah. It like hits twice. You can like it'll hit 3 things, but there's the first explosion, and then there's the explosion after that, and that's the one that kills me all the time. You'll survive the first one, and then it like flares out, and you get lit on fire. It's like, oh, never mind.
See,
I'll just go away now.
It reminds me of the. Is it the Black Ops 2 mortar strike? I don't know if it's Black Ops 1 or 2. There's a game, you pull it up, and it's exactly like that. You pull up your little tablet, and you drop 3 things, and it's like a medium kill streak, like 6 or 7 kills.
Oh, Hellstorm. Is it
No,
Hellstorm?
not the Hellstorm.
The Hellstorm was like the Predator, but you could blow that up, and all the missiles come out around it.
I think it's just missile strike or like
Lightning
some
strike?
shit.
Mortar barrage or something.
Lightning,
Yeah.
it might be
Might be
lightning strike. I think
When
you
you
might
pull it
be
up,
right.
you get the 3 dots. You get the little
Yeah,
circles.
that's lightning strike. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably that one. I don't know. The kill streaks seem fine. I like that you can switch between a kill streak or a score streak depending on what you'd rather do. I don't feel a point in using score streaks though.
Oh, apparently the lightning strike is in Black Ops 2, 3, 4, and mobile.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the streaks that I ran in BO2. I can't remember using it in anything other than BO2 though, so like I don't know. But yeah, that. What is it again? SAE?
Yeah.
I
don't know why I was gonna say SO, but yeah, I'll probably keep running that. If I do switch counter off, I'll probably end up throwing on like chopper gunner, like you said you have on or something.
Yeah, chopper gunner is a lot of fun.
Or maybe they have an advanced UAV, right?
Yeah.
Do they? They do?
I don't know if the advanced UAV tells you if people are above or below you, and I think it screws
No,
with me
it just
a lot
shows
of the
an
time.
arrow of which direction they're facing. It doesn't say above or below.
So
Which
I
is a
just
little
like it
misleading.
does not. Yeah, it's not helping me find people or knowing where they are, and then I just get shut on. Maybe there is something that I'm just like unaware of. Maybe one's darker or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really seen that one in action. There's some way that people. I know there's the ping bug, but I don't think this is it. It feels like there's a kill streak that actually pings people on your map for you, and you're like on the screen, sorry, and you can actually see like the red dot above their head wherever they are. I noticed that a few times, but I don't think it's the ping bug because it doesn't show you a distance to
Yeah,
it.
can't the recon
That's
drone
the
do
it's
that,
the
right?
recon drone.
Oh, okay. Is that a field
Yeah,
upgrade?
it's a field
Yeah.
upgrade.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Because I remember like running through. I think I was playing with Tyler and I was running through a field and I accidentally threw mine up. I thought I had a portable radar, and I'm just like, because I made a new class. Every time I do that, I move on to the next gun to get gold. create a new class, throw the gun on, and then I always forget to like change. Like I'll run. I have a flashbang instead of a stim.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm assuming we're all running stims.
Yeah.
Because
I have
regen
one.
is slow in this game. Like,
Yep.
Unbelievably slow, like 5 seconds, and then the regen itself, the health regen is slow as well.
Yeah. You're stuck waiting
Like-
in a corner.
Like you have the regen time, which is like 5 seconds, and then you start regening, and it's mad slow. So I just always run stims.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not great.
Are you running the perk to carry 2 stims too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
After
of
tactical,
course.
right?
Yep. We all need our stims. Like, if you ain't running it, what's wrong with you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I cried a lot before I got stims.
At that point, I just use stuns, bro. The stuns.
Yeah, I was using flash
guys
and
use
stun
stuns.
grenades.
Shit. I just use the shock thing. The shock stick.
I
shock
haven't-
charge
I
thing.
tried it. For me, it wasn't as effective.
They
That's
definitely
just what I
nerfed it
put
from the
on.
beta. It was way better in the beta. Every time I threw that thing, I was shocking people with it. Now it's hit and miss. But maybe it's a lot of people aren't using that anymore because you have stims, because you have other things that you can run that are going to be just as good. But yeah, I don't know. The shock stick feels like it got nerfed, and I haven't had a reason to actually go back to it.
I just I think when you create a class, it was like the first thing, it just like came on automatically for me, so I
Yep.
just kept using it.
Yeah,
Until
I think
got
it was
me
the same with
stims.
mine.
Now, have you played any Invasion yet?
No, I haven't.
Because that's where you grind your weapon levels.
Oh yeah.
If you
That's
play
right. I heard about
Invasion,
that.
it's
Like,
20
you get
v
massive XP.
yeah 20v20, and then you have 20 bots on either team as well. Now, killing the bots, I'm pretty sure it gives you the exact same amount of XP as killing normal people.
Yeah, you get 100.
The only
Nice.
thing you can't do is grind your camos in it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So if you're switching to a new gun and you like go play a couple Invasion games, level your gun up, unlock the attachments and shit, you know, like that's what I've been doing. At least get some attachments, and then I'll move in and actually work on the camos and stuff.
Yeah.
But Invasion is definitely a go-to level up your guns game mode.
For sure.
And there's some fun shit too, like there's helicopters that come in, they drop a smoke grenade, and then they drop all like the bots in sometimes. You hop into a car, man, you just drive over fucking like all 8 of them. Just murk them all with your whip.
I just found myself waiting for the helicopter to like start hovering, and then you can just shoot into the helicopter and kill everyone before they touch the ground.
Really?
Just
I haven't
mag
thought
dump into it.
yet.
Yeah, you can kill them all.
But I feel like when it comes to the sniper time, I'll probably end up playing a lot more. Maybe even normal ground war. Haven't tried it yet.
I don't
All
like
I
it.
have played is Dom and Hardpoint and 1 game of Kill Confirmed. And then some
Never touched
Invasion. Only reason I went into Kill Confirmed, I don't know if it was Agent or Tyler I was playing with, but they had it
Yeah, I
on.
don't know.
Uh,
Kill confirm feels like a waste of time when you can get twice as much XP in one game in Dom or Hardpoint. That's how I feel with any game mode.
mean,
That,
I
like,
don't
those two
know.
just shine.
I don't know how the XP counts now, but back in the day, Kill Confirmed was one of the best rated game modes for XP.
I feel like grind was really good for it in MW19 because you start picking up all the dog tags and you drop them off all at once. You're like 3,500 XP just from sitting there, not dying.
No, definitely, but Kill Confirmed was the thing where like you either get kills or assists. Denying tags give you XP, picking up tags give you XP, and if you kill someone and your teammate picks up the tag, it still gives you XP even though like they're doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair.
But the kills do, you get like half the XP for
You get 50.
kills. Yeah, you get 50 instead of 100. But just all that extra shit, your teammates are out here getting you XP, you know?
Yeah. But then again, the XP doesn't matter when we hit level 55 and have nothing to do with it.
Yep, literally.
It doesn't
Where the
give you
challenge
anything
is
towards your guns, so why fucking bother?
Yep.
Yeah, this COD's weird. I don't have a full judgment on it yet, but I don't get a lot of the choices they made, and a lot of it feels rushed and like it should have been delayed like fucking into the new year.
Really?
Yeah, I just the missing content like barracks and not having good challenges to grind other than camos, and the guns still don't feel like they're fully balanced yet. Like there's some guns you'll pick up and they're just dog shit. LMGs are fucking useless until you get like 15 levels in.
I think that's every gun, though. I mean, obviously there's some guns that you can use right off rip. Don't get me wrong. But if
The
a gun is
7.62
like,
AK. Correct.
obviously guns are gonna be better with attachments.
Sure.
And I know they're gonna sit here and they're probably gonna nerf some guns and they're gonna buff some guns, and they should leave it. That's my opinion. Just fucking leave it. I don't see anybody out here right now currently bitching about this gun's too OP. Or,
Yeah.
I mean, I bitched about the V9 being trash when I first picked it up, but I just picked it up and I had no attachments. Now I have some, it's better. But I'm telling you, someone's gonna start, like, if no one bitches, don't fucking change it.
Yeah.
We've never had a perfectly gun-balanced game since fucking Black Ops 2. And they just
And Black Ops 2 still had the, like, best guns. The M8.
Yeah.
Like,
M8.
M8,
SMC.
the B-23R, the cap. Oh, dude, the cap was so
A94.
broken it got banned from
Oh,
fucking
yeah. They got banned from
competitive.
right?
Yeah.
Well, in most comp base modes, there's a lot of bans. Like, even
Yeah, that
Modern
was
War-
like the first big one, I feel like. Though.
Modern Warfare 2019 didn't allow the fucking the rifles. The marksman rifles literally weren't allowed in comp. You couldn't use a Car 98. Like, if you
I don't
wanted to
blame
snipe,
it.
you had to use a sniper. And I swear to God, it's just because you could have no scope on them. But at the same time, who was doing that?
There was a while I did it. I don't know if it wasn't for camos because there was the no attachment one, which was different. But if you didn't put a scope on the Car 9 and you just put like everything ADS speed up, you were cracked.
Yeah, I think
You
it's...
could run around like a crazy motherfucker.
Well, I wonder how they're going to do it now, because you have snipers, marksmen, and battle rifles. Is there another one?
No.
No, I think you got them all.
ARs, SMGs, battle rifles, shotguns, marksman rifles, sniper rifles, the melee slot, and then you have
Okay.
pistol, special, knife.
Because, yeah, it would be shotguns, LMGs, and... I don't know if they'd ban battle rifles, or the marksman rifles.
They don't seem that great so far. Like the F-TAC's pretty good. The 7.62 Lockman definitely got hit hard from the beta to now. It feels
Yeah.
pretty rough to use at the start.
I don't know if they would, but I could see them doing it. Then you also
I
have
could
your
see it
nade
banned.
shit, like bouncing Betty's, Claymores, they'll all be banned.
Oh, the
UAVs
fucking
will be banned.
the drill charge is definitely getting
Yeah, it
banned.
gotta
There's
get banned,
no
no.
way.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
That's probably
that
the thing
thing's
I'd die
pretty
close
busted.
to.
It feels like it. Yeah, I get kills with that every game, dude.
I haven't
Whether
used
it's
it a
sticking
single
someone
time.
with it on the map Tarek, if you play on TD or play on Domination, sorry. If you spawn on Seaside, you can just run around the left. You can see the A building, like the wall it's clung to. You just throw it right at that. I got a triple kill off spawn, like beginning of the game, because everyone goes A. You throw the mine at them, and they can't do anything. They stand there and die. Yeah,
Okay,
it's weird.
there's one ground war map. It's my favorite, but half of the map is water.
Oh, I know what one you're talking about. I can't think of the name though.
Now there is a spawn trap on that map. That's terrible. Yeah, I forget what side it is, but if you spawn on it and they push up far enough, you're just fucked. You can get to like one little like gas station outside your spawn, and that's it. You're just stuck there. But I think I like that map more because half the map is water, and I'm sorry, but no one's going in the fucking water. No one's hopping in a boat and driving across the water. It ain't happening. I haven't seen it happen a single time, and nor have I done it.
Yeah.
So I feel like it just like makes it more compact for a ground war map. Because I hate just like spawning in and running 45 seconds just to get hard scope from a dude in a window you can't see. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you spawn in and it's the same shit over again. But just having that, a lot of buildings. I don't know. I've played quite a bit in Invasion, and I don't know. It's alright. I've never been like a fan of Ground War. Is Ground War 2020?
32-32.
32? Okay.
Yeah, it's like same size as 2019.
Okay. See, even in 2019, I played like maybe one game.
I did it
One
for
or
rocket
two.
launcher camos and sniper long shots. The only time I ever played ground war. Just do more camos.
Yeah, I normally when I play Call of Duty, I'm like that. I'm sniping. I'm going for feeds, whatever, content. I haven't. I have.
No, if it
not-
happens, it happens.
I have not used a single sniper yet.
Yeah, I had the
did in
SPR as a
beta, but
backup. Yeah, they gave me the SPR as a backup, and it was like it's really good, but I haven't actually
SPR is
gone and
insane.
used it. Yeah,
the SPR, the Lockwood, even that 50 cal sniper didn't seem too bad. It's all about just like leveling that shit up so you can make it ADS faster. That's all it
yeah.
is. So
Yeah, visual recoil in this game is horrid, though. It's the worst I've seen in any COD game. Doesn't matter what gun you're using. If you have iron sights, it's shaking the fuck around like crazy. And
That's
it's
what
perceived recoil, like it's not actually there. It's just the visual. Yeah, I find that irritating. But there's ways to make it better, like turn screen shakedown or like first person camera movement, they call it now. But yeah, if you
Really?
turn that down. Yeah. I don't know if you've done that yet, but I did it today and it helped a lot.
I don't know. There's two settings in the beta that were there that I don't think I ever changed. I might have changed the one where I asked you if I put it up to 80 and you said yeah. But I'm pretty sure that there's another setting that I swear there's two settings I was supposed to change. I can't remember what the hell the other one is. I turned all my graphics down to normal, I think. And I'm
normal
still
high.
I'm still only hitting like 115 frames.
Depending on the map, I'll get like 150, 160.
I mean, I've been streaming most of the time I've been playing, but I think even on Warzone I only get like 115 frames to be honest. I think like any other game though. If I play Apex 165 on the dot, no ups or downs, stays there the whole time. Like I don't know.
Yeah, Apex is a little bit like easier to optimize than Modern Warfare because it's not
Modern
as
Warfare 2
detailed.
is kind of poorly optimized at the moment.
It is.
I have a stuttering issue that drives me fucking
that's the stuttering
insane.
issue. That's what I was
Yeah.
talking about. And it changes your latency. Like your latency will go from like 30 to like 70.
Yeah, the networking is fucking abysmal right now. I was going from 50 to 170 earlier, and I was losing my mind. You
Well, I
just keep
had
like
that,
skipping over the map.
My render resolution fucking changed to 37.
Yeah, they do that to everybody. I think.
I was
Mine
like,
used to happen in MW19 a lot.
I was sitting there and I'm like, I like restarted my game, and it wasn't like downloading shaders or anything, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? I assume that's what it was. I hopped into a game and I like shot a person, they killed me, and I was like, fuck this. It actually looked like the sole of my shoe. So I don't know. It took me a while, restarted the game like a few times, then went into settings and was looking around, and I was like, oh, let's put that shit back up. It looked terrible. I don't know why it did that. You're saying you think it did it to everybody?
Yeah.
Did yours go
Mine
down
never
to
got
37?
changed.
Yeah, for me it happens sometimes when I start up. It'll change it down to 37, and I have to turn it back up to 100.
Yeah,
It's
mine happened a
more than
lot in
once?
the other games, but mine's never
It's
happened in this
to me
one.
like it has to be like twice, 3 times so far. I've been playing. Makes my game look like fucking Minecraft.
After we're done here, I'll boot it up and same shit.
Yeah, I haven't experienced that yet. I know exactly what you're talking about though, because Warzone used to do it a lot.
You should change it down to like 21. You have to turn it back up to 100.
Yeah. Go from 1440p to like 372. I'm playing on a CRT all of a sudden.
Do we have any new information on Warzone 2 or DMZ?
Nope, nothing.
Nope.
Still don't even know what DMZ. Oh fuck! What happened? I collected something. We're good. DMZ still has like no information at all. I have a strong feeling it's going to turn into Hazard Zone from Battlefield, where it's just like it starts off, people are like, "This looks fun," and they play it and never touch it again. I don't know.
Battlefield had one?
Battlefield has Hazard Zone. Yeah, it's an extraction mode. You go in, you buy your guns at the beginning. You have to extract like data drives. There's AI on the map. It's shitty budget Tarkov, and then people played it once or twice and never touched it. I've never played it a single time, and I played like 220 hours of 2042.
So are they just thinking like it's a battle royale? They're taking it as like the same thing? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we had what H1Z1 and like PUBG and like I think there was another one, and then all of a sudden, Fortnite, Blackout, Realm Royale, Super People. I think there was a game before Super People that was just like it.
Cousin Royale.
Yeah, Cousin Royale.
Cuisine Royale.
Yeah, I forgot about
What's the other
it.
game?
But yeah, the Ring of Elysium. all those. And I didn't know that Battlefield had a game mode like that, but now that I know that, Battlefield had Firestorm, right?
Firestorm was actually gas. I wish that got supported. That game mode was fun
Dude.
as fuck.
The last time I played it, there was one other team in the game with us.
Yeah,
It
it died hard. No one did anything to support it. And then they made it part of Battlefield 5 like the full game, so it didn't come out for free. If that came out for free, a ton of people would have played that. That still has the best ring in any fucking battle royale. When you're getting chased by the fire and you get caught in it and everything's just like burning around you, it was sick as fuck. Buildings are getting burned down while you're trying to run to the zone. It was so cool. Like that Firestorm was great, and then it just never got any support. So you play it a couple times and then there was nothing to do. But
yeah, I see that now. Like if Battlefield has this like Tarkov mode and COD's gonna have this Tarkov mode, like is that what they're like trying to do? That's what it seems like to me now that I know that. Like just let Tarkov be Tarkov, maybe? You don't need this mode. We continue to call it knockoff Tarkov because that's exactly what the fuck it is.
Yeah, and like competition's good. Tarkov doesn't have any real competition other than like the cycle is in the same vein. Marauders is fairly similar, but it's still nowhere near as refined or it's full of content as Tarkov is, and it's going to take them a long fucking time to catch up.
No,
Where it's
definitely.
like, if I want to play that style of game, I go back to Tarkov. I've played over 1,000 hours, and I don't have an urge to stop anytime new content comes out.
It just seems like that's like they think that's the new wave, but I really
it could be, but it's not casual enough.
Yeah.
Like, and you tie it to a game like Call of Duty where you unlock all your guns that you're planning on using in game modes where you can respawn, or you're always going to have the same shit. Whereas Tarkov's built around building your inventory, leveling up your traders, getting better guns, just to go and die in the next raid and lose it all and have to buy it back.
Yeah.
Like, it's way. I think they'd need to release a standalone game if they wanted to try that. But I don't know. We don't know enough about it to make a full opinion. I want it to be good, but I still have no faith. I think it's going to die pretty hard.
I mean, I agree, but at the same time, Call of Duty's player base is just massive.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you look at me, I tried Tarkov, and I'm going to try DMZ. And I'll probably like DMZ more than Tarkov. That's just a me thing. I know Tarkov is better.
It's a lot to take in, though. There's 300 hours of learning in Tarkov you have to do. Like, you don't get good at the game until probably 400 or 500 hours. And even then, you still suck compared to the people with 10,000.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, COD will make the game mode more accessible. I think that's what Battlefield tried to do as well. But they need to keep supporting it. They can't just let it fall by the wayside and have it be like, here's the game mode, we're never going to do anything, or it's going to fail miserably.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they'll do that, but it really needs to be unique, because if the game mode's just the same every time, go in and grab whatever documents or whatever you need and then leave, it's going to get stale really quick. The appeal of Tarkov is you have all these quests. You have to get headshots from 125 meters away. You have to go and find documents. You have to go get a key for a certain room to unlock it, and you might die and then have to go do it all again. Like, it's weird. They really need to, like, make the progression meaningful in DMZ, or it's going to fall off hard.
If there's certain rewards, I can see it pulling people in. Like,
until they get the reward
or blueprints. Well, yeah, exactly. They go, they get it, they fucking move on.
Yeah, exactly.
That'll just bring, some people in, I guess.
Yeah, if it brings eyes to the game mode and if they can make some sort of cool mechanic that Tarkov wants to copy and it'll work for that game, that just makes me happy as a Tarkov player. Like, I'm 100% for the game mode and people trying to make it more accessible, but it has to be done right. It can't just be like the bare minimum to keep it entertaining, because it won't be.
No, definitely. I agree with you. Now, one last thing I want to ask. When it comes to co-op, we haven't really said much about the co-op, whatever, just rewards. There's only 3 missions, or is there 4?
I heard you had to get 36 stars throughout all the missions. Like get 3-star on everything, and there was something like 36 stars that you had to get to unlock that AK blueprint. So I don't know how many missions there are.
Oh,
Um,
I thought I only saw 3. Shit.
yeah, I'll here. I'll go on Twitter now and see if I can find the same tweet. You could be right. I really don't know.
Well, I was just gonna talk about like post content and shit like that when they start releasing stuff. When they start releasing seasons and stuff, do we know what to expect with those forthcoming updates? Are they gonna add like 1 co-op mission, 1 multiplayer map, 3 blueprints, and 2 operator skins and a gun? Or is it just like, you know, I get that could be different at all times, but I'm just wondering, should we be expecting more co-op missions every season?
You'd hope so, but I really don't know.
Hopefully.
Because
I think
it's only 2 player, right?
yeah, I believe there might
Okay.
be some more other missions that are like 3 or 4. I really don't know. They
And-
only ever mentioned 2-player the COD event though.
Yeah. It is confirmed that it's like the old CODs now, right? It's
Yeah,
not like
it's-
Modern Warfare 2019.
Yeah, it's more linear in the way it progresses.
Okay, nice. Modern Warfare 2 and 3 had the best spec ops, not Modern Warfare
MW2 was
2019.
incredible.
Modern Warfare 2019 was just some fucking Warzone map, escort this dude. Whatever. But yeah, I just post-launch content, I feel like a majority of it is just going to be recycled maps for multiplayer. Like, we're expecting Terminal, we're expecting High Rise. Quarry is in Warzone. I wouldn't doubt if they remastered that shit too.
Rust is on the Terrac ground war mode. I don't know if you've seen that on the
Yeah.
map, but
I saw
yeah,
it on
Rust
Twitter
is
and
there.
you've mentioned it as well. So these are all games that I could see them adding, and you know, DLC's free now. I can't really, you know, bitch if like that's their content that they put out. Now, if they did it with the museum map and they added that shit, then like shut up. You're just filling it so you don't have to do more work. But yeah, let's just say like season 1, Rust and Terminal, and then, you know, operator skins. Like, okay, whatever, it's just season 1. But like, I'm ready to use the intervention, and I'm ready for the ACR. Where are they?
The Honey Badger, the MCX, the MPX. There's so many guns that are in the campaign already. Why can't I use them?
Yep.
Yeah, they're saving it for season 1 content, I guess.
Well, hopefully season 1, because I don't want to do season 3. We're adding it. The grind is now. Add it.
Yeah, it needs to keep going.
So, is there anything you guys would like to touch base on before we end the podcast?
The movement.
Movement?
Oh, that's
Bro,
smart. Yeah, we didn't
bro.
talk about that.
Okay.
Bruh, can we all agree that slotting is shit?
100%.
Yeah, sliding's useless. I do it like once every 3 games, maybe.
I was like, I try, but literally the running is faster than the sliding.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like you move so slow. The animation is so slow. You can't really even shoot. It's
I
like-
would be okay with sliding as long as I could hip fire while I'm doing it.
Yeah, if it was like BO3, for example, like BO3 sliding was fine.
Yeah, that was
'Cause
like a fun
You
gameplay
start
mechanic. It was great.
sliding and you see people and then you're just like, eh, and you can't do shit.
And then you literally can't shoot.
Like, so yeah, like slide cancel is gone. And like, to be honest, I learned how to slide cancel in Warzone like a month and a half ago. I never did that shit before. So,
Yeah, I'd been abusing that shit for fucking
Yeah, I've
so
been
long
using
when
that
that
shit
first
since,
came
like,
out.
2019.
Yeah.
I feel like the slide. I don't know why they took out slide cancel in MW2. Like it wasn't broken or anything. You literally couldn't shoot until you were out of the animation. So it was more like a map traveling thing.
I was excited when they got rid of it because I thought there'd be other like high movement tech
Yeah,
things you could do
but they
that would
didn't add
supplement
anything.
it, but they didn't do it. And now it just feels like you're walking in mud half the time.
well,
Yeah, like, I
when
literally
I
have to
played
run.
the beta, people found the way to do the slide canceling, whatever.
Yeah, I was slide
Yeah.
cancel too.
Now, I had it bound, whatever the double tap thing was, like, I
That
could
was
do
your
it,
video smelt. It
but
doesn't work anymore.
I haven't even tried since the actual game.
You can't even b-hop anymore,
But
though.
yeah,
In the
the
beta,
bunny
you
hop
had
Can't
that.
hop either.
Yeah, you had the b-hop to at least get around corners, and I was bunny hopping everywhere.
Yep.
Try to b-hop and gravity's just like no.
Yeah, and then you could even combine the slide with the b-hop, because if you had to like b-hop across a long lane, you could jump in, kill somebody, jump again, and slide out of it, and you'd be behind cover again.
Mhm.
And it kind of like flowed together well. Now, I don't hate the movement, but it feels very clunky. It doesn't feel like what Call of Duty has been for the past like, fuck, you name it, however
Like, the
long.
closest thing I can say, it feels like I'm playing Halo. Halo slide is better than Modern Warfare 2 right now.
Really?
Modern War, dude, Battlefield 2042's movement is better than COD's right now, which is shocking. But that game also has a wingsuit, which is going to make it any better than a lot of games, just because I can wingsuit places.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
it's-
know, when
it's
I noticed
conflicting.
there's just like every movement tech that was in the game is just gone now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they added dolphin diving back, cool. I actually use it so much, and I'm being serious. The lanes on the maps are so fucking open and have no cover that you have to. If you're crossing a street, you just zigzag left, right, and as soon as you're near it, you dolphin dive. What's the map? Tarek? How do you pronounce it?
Tarek, I have no
Tarek.
idea.
The streets on that map, dude, you gotta fucking bolt and dive. I swear,
Yeah,
there's so many times where I'm just like running across and I just get shot at. There's no cover.
Yeah, I'm hugging the outside of the map around the buildings, or I'm going in one of the buildings, chilling on the top floor, and probably camping for half the game.
Yeah, and it's the same with a lot of the ground war maps. It's the same shit. They're like full on like streets and shit. You're trying to cross the street, and it's the same thing. You gotta run, zigzag, and dolphin dive into cover.
I don't use the dolphin dive a ton. It's mostly by accident, being
I've
completely
used it
honest.
like twice.
When I'm moving, I do it all the time, and that's just to get behind cover.
Yeah, I've never had like a real benefit for it, and anytime I fight someone who dolphin dives, I've typically killed them.
I had to do prone kills, and I did it.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I was dolphin diving quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like they need to do something to polish up the movement because it feels really clunky right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have an issue with it entirely. Tack sprinting feels fucking weird. Sprint to fire is awful in this game. And if you try to like jump in ADS, it's like 3 times slower than if you're just standing, which is kind of brutal because it makes the SMGs a lot harder to use and be mobile with. But I don't know. It's like I'm still grinding assault rifles right now, so I don't really have a ton of experience trying to like maneuver. Have you guys seen the bug?
A lot.
Have you
Which
guys
one?
seen the shit where they're like prone on the back of a vehicle, they stand up and jump, and it sends them across the map like
I did see
100
that.
meters in the air? It's
I saw the
ridiculous.
guy with the RPG or whatever in the search log.
Yeah, on Tarek, yeah. Yeah, that looks fun, but it's a bug. They'll have that patched next week.
Fuck. It should be less than next week. I don't.
Well,
care.
I mean,
I'm
it's
just
Sunday
saying-
right now, so that's what I mean.
No. Okay.
The week's over.
No, Sunday's the first day of the week.
Stop it. I don't care how you look at a calendar.
All right.
Yep.
Is there anything else we want to touch base on?
Out of what we've played right now, out of 10, what would you rate the multiplayer?
Just the multiplayer
6.5.
alone.
Yeah.
Comparing it to the last few CODs, I think it is on par with Modern Warfare 2019, which definitely has a high rating. Vanguard and Cold War, I didn't really care for, and I don't think they're great games. I think currently right now I'd give it a 7.2 right now.
I'm probably around like the 6.5 mark with V there. That being said though, when Modern Warfare 2019 came out, I was still playing on Xbox and I fucking hated it. I could not stand that game for the life of me. I grinded shotguns for 8 hours to get them platinum overnight. It was painful. But that turned into probably my favorite COD of all time. So I can't fully like have an opinion because I still feel like there's like 100 hours before I get that far.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, right now it's like a 7 at best, and I don't think I could give it that like and be genuine. Um, they have a lot of work to do. Like I said, the game feels
Yeah.
like it's still in the oven. I feel like I'm playing an alpha with more content than the beta. Like guns need change.
Give it a
Some of them,
month.
yeah. I think attachments need to be like fixed up a little bit. Not necessarily the guns because they're all pretty fun to use from what I've used. Um, we need barracks. We need challenges. I think they should rework some of the maps as well. Tweaks, add some cover in different places, make the lanes not necessarily cluttered, but give them some more cover. Like the middle lane on Los Alamos, the Mexico map, you have nowhere to go. You have that tunnel on the left where the B flag is. You have the little alley to the right that leads to the shitty building. Other than that, you're getting shot. Like there's no moving through that easily. And you can say the same thing with Tarek. It looks like a nuke went off there, and you're just stuck with scraps and heaps of dirt to hide behind.
Yep.
It's not great. If they address those issues though, add some more cover, add some more progression for end game or just fucking current game right now because we're almost in the end game. It'll get a lot better. And I know they're going to support the shit out of it. They have 34 different teams across the world working on nothing but Call of Duty right now.
Yep.
So hopefully that turns into something more than what we're dealing with right now. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still having fun. I can't say I hate the game or anything, but I don't think it's where it should be.
No, it's definitely not. There's definitely a lot of changes, but like I said, right now I'm giving it a 7.2, and in a month from now, definitely raising that up. As long as they're obviously gonna do it. They have to. They're not just not going to do it. A month from now, we should have the challenges. We should have the barracks. Tweaks should be made. We'll also have Warzone 2. We'll have DMZ. Just having like 5 game modes alone is a big plus for a Call of Duty game, straight up. And the free content. Once they start rolling out those maps like Rust and Terminal and Quarry and all that shit, and they start adding the nostalgia guns, everybody wants the ACR, everybody wants the intervention. It's just gonna take the game like up a notch. And
Dude,
my rating will go up when all that shit's added.
I swear, once they add the MCX family of guns, I'll be so happy. Like they have the RAL, and that's the LMG, that's the M250, that's the LMG version of the MCX. Give me the rest of them. I think what they're gonna do with DLC guns, I know we're dragging this on. I keep thinking of things. I think with new guns, they aren't necessarily always going to add a new platform. They'll probably add guns to an existing platform because you can go to any gun in the game and you'll see like with the Deagle, it says like Seiken D50 platform. And you can click on that. Maybe they'll add a 45 or a 44 Magnum version of the Deagle. Maybe they'll add to the RAL family, the MCX and the MPX. I don't see them adding like 10 new guns with every update. They'll add like a whole family. But I see them building on what's already in the game.
Yeah.
An obvious one in my mind, add the Dragunov to the AK family. Nobody's going to use it. Nobody wants it, but like it would make sense to be there because what fucking Modern Warfare game hasn't had a Dragunov?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. The gun progression is the most fun part to me because you get level 55 and you have all the base guns unlocked, but you don't have all the guns unlocked.
Yep.
Like I'm level 54 right now, so I still have to do the last 2 SMGs for the AK. I still have to do all the EBRs, the SCAR, the Glock 18, that shit. Like that's cool. It gives me something to keep working towards instead of just seeing like the progression over and then probably going and playing fucking Battlefield or something different that I can do something in.
No, definitely. You're 100% right.
Yeah, it'll be cool to see. I'm looking forward to this podcast ending so I can go back to playing more. That's a pretty good thing to say about a game, regardless of what it is.
Yep. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming by and checking out the podcast. I hope you guys are enjoying Call of Duty.